Mario Chalmers, Dwyane Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and Joel Anthony for the Heat. And LeBron is just not taking threes. He's scoring in transition. He's posting players up. And he's playing his best basketball. And the Heat defensively getting it done. For the Warriors, Charles Jenkins, Monta Ellis with Darrell Wright, David Lee, and Kwame Brown. Steph Curry is in Charlotte. And Charles Jenkins on the re-steal. And LeBron on another steal. And that's Wade going inside. So 4 steals in the first 30 seconds of the game. That was nice. Monta, there's just too many bodies. Wade and LeBron, here you go.
You can see LeBron was cherry picking all the way.
David Lee off back iron. Well, if you look at the matchup, where would the Warriors go offensively? Are you going to go at LeBron? Are you going to go at Bosh? Are you going to go at Wade? It's just...
Well, you've got to go with your best offensive players, no matter who's defending them.
Oh, what a drive by Dwyane Wade. Split the defense, got all the way to the cup. Kwame Brown with the left hand. So you go to Kwame Brown against Joel Anthony. And LeBron through the defense and reversing it up and in. Monta got through 2 defenders and set up David Lee. This is all about just survival, just hanging in. I mean, the Heat are like a bunch of piranhas, and Monta Ellis hits the jumper. Monta tried to get that off before LeBron gets there. That's fun to watch. Able to get it to Wade on the baseline, and another foul. Jenkins wing jumper. Udo sets up Monta again. Another 3! Efe Udo. And then Wade on the entry. Udo got another piece. Wade stayed with it. Jenkins' confidence. Missed the jumper there.
Stop the ball. They didn't do it. They ran away from the ball.
That's the shot. Yep. You're having multiple guys jump at Monta every time he touches the ball. So, as you said, those outlet shooters have got to knock those down. Now right, pass low, made it anyway. Another 3.
He just got batting 8, coming into the middle a little too deeply.
LeBron, beautiful look inside.
It's just too easy.
Darrell one more time. And it baked in. It rimmed around and went off the glass.
Well, for a guy that hasn't had any luck this year and hasn't been helping himself to make that luck, that is fun to see. And that feels good for him.
The former member of the Heat. How sweet is that? Norris Cole from deep. Rebound, Battier inside. And then, you know where LeBron's going to be. Wade, nifty maneuver.
He is so strong, so deceptive.
Lee inside. Got his own miss. Stayed with it. Udo tipping.
Got to get back. Stop the ball, especially Wade.
Klay Thompson there doesn't. Dwyane Wade's not going to settle for that jumper. He's going all the way to the rim.
You know how to stop that? There is no stop. He just beat you.
Rush, hook pass. Nate Robinson reversing, missed the layup. Wade is fouled.
Ooh, that's pretty good defense there. That is pretty good swarming defense, giving ground, trying to avoid any contact.
And Wade hitting the post up. The Heat don't shoot a lot from distance, but Wade is having that kind of half.
He's carrying them right now. He's carrying them in the first half.
He's got 20. The 20-point halves last year, it was Dwyane Wade and Monta Ellis that were among the league leaders. And Monta rimming it in. Gun violence is such a scary thing, but that was at a party. Muhammad is a senior at Oakland High as LeBron jumps high and dunks that down. Darrell Wright with the left-hand runner. The Heat. Here's where LeBron is just lethal. Get all the way to the 10. There's James again. And David Lee with the quick hands. What a steal. That was so needed. Monta to the iron. Credit David Lee there.
Yeah,
he saved a dunk.
He made a great play.
5-second game shot clock difference winding down the half.
Good defenders all.
Beautifully executed as Bosh with a dive cut.
James just lured everybody to a spot, and they had that drawn perfectly.
Wade, he's just having one of those nights.
Can Monta beat him there? No, he decided to slow up. James back, and Wade running.
The Heat finding that excellence offensively. Chalmers, quick hands. Cycle it up to Wade. And just guided in beautifully.
Finally.
And Robinson's going to shoot two.
He just can't find a basket tonight.
They had been 0 for their last 7. Robinson is, what would you even call that?
Well, they said Dwyane Wade had his hand on the ball, and then it came down and went off Nate.
Wade down the lane, beautiful finish. Ron with that quick step, Ebe meets him, he scored anyway.
That is one terrific drive.
Skip pass to Rush. Robinson goes around LeBron James. Anthony sends him to the ground, and Nate Robinson back to the line.
That young man at least made something happen there.
Chalmers continues that amazing three-point shooting. Mark Jackson's going to take a timeout.
That was like a practice shot.
Ron will get a running start here. And he will get to the line. Shot clock at 5.
That's the way to play.
And he made it. And that's what you're talking about. If he becomes that kind of shooter, shot clock down to 5.
He wants to drive it and then pull up.
Fadeaway 22-footer, and he buried it. You can't play him any better than that. David Lee strips LeBron. Monta in a foot race to the iron.
I do think they play a little better if you let them open it up.
There's Cole having that jumper blocked. Outlet to Nate Robinson. Race to the rim, and he's fouled.
It's a good start. At least it's a beginning.
They keep playing the defense. Robinson with the steal. Nate Robinson to the line again.
That little fire plug is a spark plug.
Shot clock at 3. Robinson, 3 is good! His first made field goal, and the first 3 since the first quarter. Wade has had it going all night long.
He likes the bank shot. There it is. He's like Tim Duncan on that side.
Wanted Haslam to roll. Monta, look at him turn and catch and finish. I'll tell you, turning to catch that ball was amazing. Can they get any threes down? David Lee right down the lane. And FAU did a good job and kept Bosh away.
Back to 7 again.
And Spolster's going to use the timeout.
Look how far the defense is extending.
Monta in on Battier. Banked it in.
Battier just kept retreating, and Monta said, all right, I don't even have to jump to make this.
Closest the Warriors have been. And Nate Robinson follows in the Monta miss.
Never assume, and he doesn't.
They're not dead yet. Somebody hit a big shot, not named Monta Ellis. Nate Robinson 3. He got it! From down 17 to within 3.
Control your emotions here.
This crowd has been standing since the 5-minute mark. LeBron, touch pass inside. Haslam blocked. Monta was there.
Control your emotions.
Robinson around LeBron to lay it up and in. Time out, Miami. Haslam's going to get a technical foul on top of it. We're tied up. They've come from 17 down. Monta Ellis deflected in the air again. Another Heat steal, and Wade is fouled.
Unbelievable.
2 straight times the Warriors haven't even gotten a shot off. And he drops them both in. Right 3. Good! To tie it up!
I would go a little left. They're going to bring David Lee up. They're going to do the pick and roll. He slipped it.
Down to 5.
He's got an angle.
At 3. At 2. They don't get a shot off. It's the one thing you can't do in that situation. You've got a hook shot from midcourt. You've got to get a shot off.
But to be tied after shooting 37.5%.
LeBron with first bucket of overtime. Shot clock down to 3. whip it inside.
This is just like the first quarter. You got to play ball side there if you're sagging in.
Bosh crowding him. LeBron driving, harassed, drop it off. Bosh, a good look.
I tell you, they had to work for that one. Warriors pretty good defense there. So you get a jump shot from there. Missed it.
Monta off back iron. Here comes LeBron. Weaving through traffic. Bosh, the trailing jumper, is good. So Chris Bosh has 16. Minute 10. Robinson with a steal. Robinson with a push ahead. Terrell Wright's got a freebie. Miami takes time. A minute 6 remaining in overtime. Wade with the drive. Wheels, pump fake, step in and make it. Brandon Rush to Monta. Shot clock at 5.
You want to get a shot sometime in that. That's a good look.
Over Battier. Hits it.
Yeah, I love that angle for Monta on the side.
Wade. You don't want to allow a 3 here now. LeBron shoots the 3. Terrell with a rebound, and he's fouled. We get it to Robinson, and he is fouled. So that's the man you want shooting the free throws. Nate hits them both. Miami takes time. LeBron still hasn't made a 3.
They're going to win.
Lee rebounds, and the Warriors have beaten the Bulls, and they've beaten the Heat, and they've beaten the Knicks. You come to Oracle, and you have a problem if you're a visiting team.